Double delta NQ on the 5. Double delta NQ on the 34.
In the clear, golden just squeezing, I see no fear. Currency flowing, surfing the waves. Super alpha, omega leading the way. Enigma bar whispering all through the night, making moves and everything.
Double delta NQ on the 9.
Clouds on my canvas, I paint it with trade.
Welcome aboard, everyone. Is Outbox and why do our traders absolutely love it? Michael Othrew. Alrighty then, good morning, good morning. Don't forget, trading is risky. All that business. Let's get to it. Here to the screen here, and let's take a look at the news events. We had red folder news come out about 15 minutes ago. Unemployment claims there at 8:30. Let's see, what kind of move did we get there? Yeah, we got a little switch dot into a double dot, kind of split there. That's interesting. Double dot to the long side, and let's see, let's get a measurement how far this popped up here. 367 ticks through there. Did we see any big bulls step in? We did not. I'm gonna hit Control R, remove my drawing objects from yesterday on my entry chart. And considerations, I think we'll pull these as well. And it looks like still in there in the bull zone from days prior. Did we reach up here?
pip.nq on the 5.
That fired. It does not look like we've hit there yet. So, okay. We've got our bull take profit zone up above us still at 25,443s. Double delta shift came in right here with the 4 level AO. And we got a 4-5 here. Fours for tuning. So tuning on the optimized range, like a 4 is going to be what's needed for pivots. Here we're almost getting the same thing. 3.8, close enough to a 4. Here we had an 8 pivot at 18. Power headshot long.
Double delta NQ on the 5.
So this 3.8 didn't have anything to correlate for a reversal over here unless you're just going to short the top of that channel, maybe power channel, super channel touch, but I mean, didn't get a red dot till way down here. So this move from the top down, I'm sure it's already come down over 100 ticks. Yeah, 147 ticks straight down. No real easy entry there, at least for me on the 5s. If you have the lower time frame charts, 2s or 3s, I have this feeling there was probably a play on that. We've got plenty of time here. We've got 8 minutes.
Double delta NQ on the 9.
Till the top of the hour. I'm going to duplicate this chart, and the market's going slow enough here where I can put in another chart here real quick, and I'm going to set this one to the 3s. I have a feeling it might have been a play in there, and I just kind of want to see. Mm, 7.7 there. No easy way to enter that. I'm going to go down to the 2s for an example here. Oh, not really on the 2s either. That one just snuck in. Nothing to correlate on the lower time frames for that. All you had was the, we'll say all you had. I mean, it's enough, but you had the 3.8 up top to grab that over 100 tick pivot there. I guess ready DD into the top of the channel. Really all you had there to be able to grab that one. High time frame, maybe the 4.5 ready DD. That means the highest time frames are in play if that's the case. Lower time frames, or we'll say they're being completely ignored, but as of right now, red folder news there, and then right after, big straight leg launch up there, and we'll be watching that as we come into the US Open. You have 8:45 news came out there moments ago. It was 9:30. We have, oh, they're dropping CB leading indexes at 9:30 on the Open. Okay, we literally have a news event coming at the Open. Then we have existing home sales and mortgage delinquencies at 10:30. Nat gas. Leading index again. 2 different countries. Australia at 10:30. 9:30 is British pound. Okay. It's going to be an interesting Thursday Open. News right on the Open, and then an hour later at 10:30. In the middle, we've got housing numbers at 10 a.m. All right, let's get the chat here on screen and let's see what we got here. Saw a question in there. Good morning, Mermaid. Have a question on the MACV. I see S1 or R1. You want to tell me what that means? Those are, so S is support, R is resistance. So S1 is support 1, R1 resistance 1, and those are based on standard deviations of prior day movements. Those are technically called daily pivots, and it's kind of a traditional classic. Just a lot of traders look at that traditionally. And if you kind of look up the stats on something like that, if you Google, not sure what you would Google on this. It's been a long time since I looked it up, but it is about, they say that 80% of days close inside of R2 and S2. So you can kind of see outlier days when we go beyond those scenarios in intraday. So if we kind of zoom this back here a minute, so let's look what those are. All right. Super rare that you're going to have an outlier day that will come all the way out to here. So it's kind of an estimation of the tick counts between days. So these are considered daily pivots. So you got R1, R2, and the idea would be that 80% of days will land between these two. Inside of them. And then you start getting out here to extremes, like look at if you're stats person, I don't know, like basically if you wanted to, if you're playing on a super high time frame type of scenario, and it doesn't really matter, we will also take a look at those, right? So for me, especially when we come up and we hit an R2, so if I know that 80% of days are going to close inside of that, depending on the time of day. Now if it's early in the morning or pre-noon, that becomes less interesting to me from a perspective of, will we come back to it right now? But if we come up to one of those R1, R2s, it just kind of gives me that extra confidence if I'm going to be taking a play around those daily pivots, because you know that other entities, maybe, I don't know that individuals necessarily are going to be moving the markets, but you know that some of the big guy algorithms might either be taking profits at those areas or engaging in those positions, giving them additional information that they may act on right after one of those levels is achieved. Does that make sense? So if you are writing down something there in your notes, 80% of days close inside of R2. I'm going to write that down. R1 is reached quite often intraday, oftentimes multiple times. We're in some market conditions that you may not see that as much, because this is our high time frame here, where we've just been, you know, on an upward tear, because everybody's like, oh, it's because the market's doing well. I don't know that that's the case. I actually think it's a dollar play. I think the dollar is going down. All right, so I'm going to get locked in here. 30 seconds till the top of the hour. Time to warm up the hands and yeah, get them ready to go. About 5 seconds till the top of the hour. See if the movement here.
Enigma long on the NQ3. Fib.NQ on the 5.
That was a 100 tick move off of the Smurf plus Bollinger Band, Ready DD plus Enigma on the MACV and AB4 Enigma. Oh, it was on the, there was one on the 4 too. Beautiful, beautiful. You know what, that reminds me. I've been talking about doing this for a while. It's time to do it right now. I'm going to add the Enigma to the 9s. Off J hook off of the high time frame here. And let's see, let's go add the Enigma on the higher time frame. So if I'm going up this high of a time frame, don't need as much confluence. So I am setting the confluence level to L1. And my Enigma target, something else that I'm going to adjust on a high time frame like this, up on the 9s. This could be almost 75 plus. I'm gonna be conservative here and, oh no, I'm gonna do 55. I'm gonna do 55 ticks on that. 55 tick for my estimate on the high time frame. Targeting and anything else I need on. On. Add Enigma and back there. Reset one. Worked my chart. Set 5. $15 up, $13 down. Yeah, very nice. This is the one you were seeing there. Well, now I get to see it too. Let me save workspace. If you ever make changes to your workspace, you'll want to go ahead and make sure and save that. And I'm going to make 2 copies when I make a major change like that. Have a backup of date 2/12.
Double Delta NQ on the 5.
All right. Coming up on 9:05, 5 minutes past the top of the hour. Do me a favor, smash that like button for me. And let's see. Good morning, Adrian. Good morning, Algo Missile. What's up, buddy? Good morning, Pablo. Good morning, Brian. It was on the AB4s. Tempting to switch to the 4s. But I'm glad you said it anyways. I've been needing to Put that Enigma there on the higher time frame recently. And while I'm here, actually, we're going to put them on the others too, weren't we? Let's just do them all while I'm here.
Fib.NQ on the 5.
Let's see, all the way on the 34s. Like 100 tickers. Really like 125. This is 125. This is full bear territory there, so I'm going to set the target to 125 on the optimized range. Got him on the MACV as well. Yeah, with the amount of speed that we've had recently and the volatility swing points, there are definitely plays coming off of the higher time frames. A unusually high amount around the 34. Yesterday around 30 there. Not too many, but when they come, good to know they're there.
Enigma
Right
long on
there.
the GC2. Fib.NQ on the 34.
One. Okay, and I'm going to add it to my 89 as well. I saw somebody had an amazing Enigma come off of one of those, off of the 89, super high time frame, and I was like, man. Little jealous. I got to add that on there. All right, so for the 89, definitely L1. And Enigma target on that one's going to be about 6. 5's from before. We'll go 2 5. All right. 89 locked in. Save that workspace and I will drop my updated workspace file for you guys in the community workspaces section later today. So this will be the February 12th, 2026. It will be labeled and I'll have a screenshot as well and put that in the community section. What was the target on the 89? I put 255. Put 255 ticks. And that might be conservative. If you're getting them off of the 89, it could be like 400 to 500 ticks.
Enigma long on the GC2.
But we'll see. That may be I mean, when I'm looking at it here, we did not, so that Enigma didn't get to that target. Let's see, it came in here. Estimate was to get it to there. 89 on 3 bars. That might be out there. Actually, I'm gonna bring that back in. I'm glad you said that. I think I might bring it to like 200. I think 200 is good conservatively. Yeah, I'm gonna go 200 ticks. All right, and save that workspace. Good morning, Top Gun. Good morning, Kit.
Enigma short on the GC2.
Anyone to put the 2 finger on the AB9? Think that's a good idea?
Enigma long on the RTY1.
On the 9 algo bars? You know, go try it, but it's not designed for algo bars. That's a range bar technique. The market's so slow right now, we could add it. Let's try it out. You're looking for 2 hammer bars side by side. 2 hammer. That would be very weird to have 2 hammer bars side by side. There might not be any. On the 9s, let's go. Top, aren't they? So adding a 2 finger pro. See if we get any. Let's say nothing's impossible, but I would be surprised to see any. I don't yeah, I mean they're coded to detect hammer bars, and there's like, yeah, there's no concept in algo bars of like 50% of a tail, 55% of a tail, 80% of a tail. Yeah, there's no way for it to. Yes, it's kind of a technical impossibility. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove that. Yeah, I would say I gotta give that one a no.
Double delta NQ on the 5.
Let's see. Algo bars have
memo sees return to dollar
2 bar
system and a pitch to
types.
Trump.
Enigma long on the GC2.
2 bar sizes.
Russia lists ideas for U.S. partnership in a memo.
Let's see.
Seen by sources.
On the 4s, there were red alphas up there.
A Russian memo sees
Okay.
joint plans
Right in between, huh?
And fossil fuels.
I mean, I'm tempted to go back to my 4s now. That if the market's going to be slower like this, I may be able to go down to the 4s. But we've seen this where we kind of have these wild opens.
Divergence up
I'll do an
and
assessment
down
there
NQ on
around
the 89.
9:35, about 5 minutes past the open, as to whether or not I shift my main entry chart to the 4s.
Enigma short on the GC2. Lower bands NQ on the 34.
Seeing lots of movement still on gold. Gold is at $5,090 an ounce. $9.15. I think that fear play is in. Okay, we got a 5.6 down here at the bottom of the channel. See what kind of reaction we get out of that. See if we get a bounce here, or if they slice through that 5.6. The leg in front of it isn't terribly long. 76 ticks, so this might be good for another 76 tick drop.
NQ on the 9.
If we don't get a bounce here, 76 ticks would be around VL1 right here to the short side. If we shift from neutral to red, we currently have red arrow.
Lower bands.
So we are red arrow, 2 steps. Want to look over here? I want these two to correlate. Right now, the direction filter is neutral, and we've got red arrow
long on the GC2.
So our psychology module is telling us we're currently too slow to be easy plays here, but this could be a bounce off of, we got a Super A over here on the right. We have the Super AO at the bottom of the channel right here. Currently neutral and red though, so we got red and neutral for colorings, so it would literally be calling the prime time reversal on that 15 minutes before the US Open there. We have divergence on that on the 9s as well, so like I said, I would expect that we would see a bounce right here. If we don't, look out below, we've got like 75 ticks, maybe even 100 ticks. I see all the way down to 25342 or the next area that they might pick up contracts
on the 34.
All right, so far, slow morning here. Looks like we got 10 minutes now before the US Open. Slow motion play here off of the Super AO. Versions is there as well. Got the green arrow. All right, green arrow is on. Green and neutral. Here and buyers step in there.
NQ on the 9. Low impact news event CB leading index month over month.
Okay, so that reminder that we've got that news in 10 minutes at the open as well. So it's going to be potentially a pretty wild open here.
Enigma long on the OTY1.
The high time frame golden ropes are down below us. So if they're going to get to that safety area prior to the open or side of the open, that 5 minutes, golden ropes are down below us by a good 250, 300 ticks. We've got some opportunities setting up that just came right into a red dot there. So some stuff in conflict right there. A lot of things with trading are knowing when not to trade. Play setups will show up. Ones to filter on is the tricks. We've got some pretty specific ways to do that. Like right now, currently sitting in neutral. Don't have a directional bias on the nerd. NASDAQ, ESRTY, and the Dow, those four are split 2 and 2. The bots have been semi-active there this morning. I see there are 3 trades open on that. They're currently up about $700. One's in unrealized negative, so that one's about, I guess, overall, if we were to close them out right now, about $140. But yeah, it looks like Dow's actually more active. So that must be oil play. Crude is currently sitting at $64.30. Make sure we got the news alerts. Got our financial juice running. Make sure we've smashed that like button. Now's the time. 7 minutes to the open. Watching that red dot there on the 9s, it came like right in the middle of it. That was the other conflict that I got to mention there. So I was like, we got a red dot in that Super AO as well. It does look like it's kind of through. Can I bring this over to that screen? So Super AO, but red dot, which could also bring it here. So again, some conflicts here. Gonna just sit on it for the moment.
Fib.NQ on the 5.
Okay, we've got a green dot there on the 5s. See how they react to see if that green dot holds, then bulls are maintaining control through this area. They could control it for the next 5 minutes if that green dot holds. If it breaks, we could have a 5-minute play here if this sets up here in about 40 seconds. It's got 40 seconds to prove it.
Enigma short on the GC.
Good morning, Niall. Good morning, D-Bud. Good morning, Andrew. Good morning, Tom. Hummingbird, good morning. Good morning, Alpha. See you in there. Wind Rider, good morning, good morning. Vinny, you going over bulls or bears being in control? Pointing out examples has helped me avoid being on the wrong side. Thank you. Awesome, Jacob. Love to hear it. Yeah, it helps me out a lot to be able to Like, I just need to know who's in control, like who's in full control right there. Boom. See, like that little green dot right there? That's snapping through right there. So as they're making it look like, hey, they may take a riser, well, they just proved out they don't have full control there. At the same time, over here on the right, red dot also cracked. Okay, so they're just floating it here. A mess. That is a mess. Okay. Boom. Now 4 minutes. 4 minutes to the open. And we have news at the open. Again, it's going to be a weird open. Okay. Move this over here. Nice little smooth profile here. I mean, nothing fun in there. No caves to target. So when I'm looking at a market open like this, I'm like, you're gonna have to convince me. Something's gonna have to be big. I do like that we've extended a bit in both directions here. So stretched rubber band, so trades should go straight to target. And what am I looking for? If you're new with us, here's your cheat sheets. Make sure you get these printed out. There are printable versions of these on the left-hand side of Discord. You've installed for the first time. You got your order of operations. Read high time frame to low, 5 time frames, highest to lowest. If you're on a laptop or lower end machine, you'll want to run the light workspace, the 3 chart layout, and get to that 8-day boot camp. It won't take you 8 days, I don't think. Unless you're just watching 1 video a day, but the videos are there and available on the website, currently free. When our guys finish out the client portal area, those will be behind the paywall, so make sure you grab those while they are in the free area. 9:28 coming up here. 2 minutes now. Looks like we are
Double
getting that dropout. Another super AO right here.
Lower bands touch
Here
NQ
in
on the 34.
sellers push through that. We have red arrow
Lower
and
bands
neutral.
touch NQ on the 34.
2 more PRZ structures got cracked through there on the bull side. So bulls kind of lost control right there. We did just get a level 8. 8 is the tuning. Okay, I would expect a bounce here. I'm going to expect a bounce. We got news. Breaking news breaks things. Currently, the tuning is 8. Big time. Okay, 8 launched before. 8 would not be surprised to see a launch right here. If you are a bull, I'd be salivating on that one. Stop below the cross. We're coming into an open line. Going to put a little square here because I do think this is going to be an important area now. 8 showing up in here. We have been in a zone from before.
1 minute remaining for the market on open imbalance.
We've rotated once. We're right back in it. Here comes the news. And the open. 45 seconds. All right, so generally my standard operating procedure, I don't really need to take any trades in those first 5 minutes. Gonna have to really convince me for the first 5 minutes for me to press the trigger. It's gonna have to be very convincing.
Ten seconds.
Oh, it's a good time for me to check my hotkeys.
Double delta NQ on the 5.
Did reboot there this morning.
Lower bands touch
Got
NQ on the
hotkeys
market.
on.
S&P
Lower
500 buy
bands
side
touch
269 million.
34.
Nasdaq 100
Lower
sell
bands
side
touch
7
NQ
million.
on the 34.
Dow 30 buy side
Lower
25
bands touch
million.
NQ
Mag
on the
7 buy
34.
side 10 million.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 34.
All right, here comes the open.
Fib.NQ
I'm
on
gonna
the
sit
5.
through this action here a little bit. Yeah, don't do it. 393 looks shortable.
Long on the YM2.
Yeah, let's let them digest that news here for a minute. Good morning, Cashy.
Enigma long on the ES on the 5.
Got a pink dot on the 9s.
Fib.NQ on the 34. Enigma long on the RTY1.
Good morning, Kings Media.
Fib.NQ on the 9.
All right, here in sellers on the tape. Currently
Lower
back to
bands
neutral
touch
there
NQ
on the nerd.
34. Lower bands touch NQ on the 34. NQ on the 5. Lower bands touch NQ on the 34. Lower
Oh,
bands
that
touch
shark is
NQ on the
is
34.
debatable.
2 finger NQ on the 34. On the 5.
Okay, red dot test for the Bears.
Fib.NQ on the 5. Divergence down NQ on the 9.
Debatable. Okay, I'm going to take that short right there. Go 3/4 position. Got a power PRZ cross. Targets filled. Let's go for trade number 1.
NQ on the 34.
All right, so let's match them up. We had red arrow. We had red nerd.
Enigma long
The
on NQ3.
double red dots, I mean, they kind of did. It's not an easy read right there, but they didn't break. So that's kind of my question of like, okay, not
Fib.NQ on
do the Bears have full control or not? That's usually my question.
Fib.NQ on
The red and red, they moved it down. Believe it or not, this is on the 5s. That's that little tiny move right there. It's decent. That's a 30 tick move.
NQ on the 34.
30 ticks, 30 ticks. We had the red side.
34.
Wasn't like the Bulls had just completely taken control. We came up fast to it.
Upper bands touch NQ on the 34.
Mega late Nate plus the PRZ red, and that dropout got me about 50 ticks.
NQ on
The total opportunity was about 84, but that dropped straight down and grabbed a 50 tick bag for trade number 1. Don't forget, I approach the markets like a video game. I've got 5 lives there on the boards, and
Enigma long on the NQ5.
that's number 1. Hearing buyers step in on the tape here.
NQ on the 9.
Red dot held. Okay, Bears still trying to say that they're there, that HMD worked, and greens are getting smashed. So Bears look like they're in control. Wish I would have slapped on that HMD right there. Happened a little bit too quick. You can see our speed down here telling us that we are really too fast for the easy plays right now. But trade number 1, good way to launch off the bat here. Currently sitting in neutral again. Said this area was going to be important. Look at it floating it again. Here we got a crab test up above us on both of these, so I will look for a potential short opportunity on that PRZ. Look at that green dot cracked. You see that? So that tells me that bulls are not in full control. Okay, they just slicing right through that.
Enigma long on the RTY1. Enigma long on the
Big bear on the 7.
Double delta NQ on the 5. Lower bands touch NQ on
1,000 or 500? Okay, potential bounce here with the Enigma into a shark back. That is a power shark back. Super moon. Here, let's see if the Bulls can step in here. Oh, back to back Enigmas. What? Okay,
NQ on the 5.
gonna be important.
Enigma
Super AO. Bears in control. Bears literally, you come up to it, his play set up,
long on the
boom.
NQ3. Lower bands touch NQ on the 34. Lower bands touch NQ on the 34. Fib.NQ on the 5. Long on the RTY1.
Okay, that dot.
NQ on the 5.
Questionable.
Fib.
Or
NQ
strong
on the
buy.
5.
Okay, Bulls in control here. Bulls taking over.
Fib. NQ on the 9.
Double dots, strong buy, green arrow.
Fib. NQ
For
on
the
the
moment.
34. Enigma long on the RTY1.
Red dot just came in on the 9s. And it was respected. Okay.
Double delta NQ on the 5. On the 5.
They are working this area.
NQ on the 5.
Blue dot test. Okay. Bulls still hanging in there. Bear test right here on the ciphers.
Fib. NQ on the 5.
Bear test to bull test. They're battling in this area here.
Double delta NQ on the 5. NQ on the 34. Divergence down NQ on the 30. Double delta NQ on the 5.
Okay.
NQ on the 5.
Let's see.
Touch NQ on the 30.
Get ready.
Divergence down NQ on the
I'm
9.
in a quarter position on this.
Fib. NQ on the 9.
Stop over dot.
NQ on the 5.
There's 30. Can I get my 35 ticks? Deuce. Trying to add to position there. On the cross. Targets filled. Let's go. Let's go. Double ready DD.
Double delta NQ.
Headshot. Power headshot. Bulls made a little bit of move on it. Enough room for me to grab a bag. And then some. Trade number 2. With the nerd.
Two-finger
According to the
NQ on the
IMF, the
short on the
German economy has
NQ3.
been hit with major shocks in recent years, with these adverse effects exacerbated by weak underlying productivity growth.
Okay, that is a ready DD headshot long right there. Aaron Byers step in here.
Double delta
Back to
NQ
neutral on the nerd.
NQ on the 34.
Bulls are making a move here.
Delta NQ on the 9.
Super AO on the right though. If I get an entry on the lower time frame.
34. Divergence down
Need an entry.
34.
Got Divergence and the Super AO over on the right. Ah.
NQ on the
Furthermore,
89.
from the IMF, the
Double
authorities...
delta.
Alright, so could have played it off the high time frame there.
2025,
Wanted to get that short. Was waiting for something to show up on the lower time frame. Didn't get anything that made that easy here for me. But if you're taking that off the high time frame, Super AO 6.3 with divergent triangle as well. Fairly easy short right there. Measure on that. 152 ticks.
Enigma long on the RTY1.
Thousand level.
The IMF says German
Upper
current
bands
account
touch
balance
and
is
divergence
expected
up
to
and
decline
on the 9.
gradually over time, but remain positive.
Lower bands touch NQ.
Okay, got a power PRZ here. Technically, we got the green here. We may see a bounce. Might see the bounce right here. Power PRZ long. Moderate buy. Yep. There you go, Bulls. Very nice. Very nice. Whoa, all right, flatten all on the bots. Holy cow, the bots are up 44.60. Close out. Yeah, bro. Oh, no, close that. Close that. Full auto close, full auto close, full auto close, full auto close. Okay, flatten all in the bots. Wow. Bots are now up 44.25 to contribute. Turning out to be a little bit of a candy day here. 9:40. We have 10 a.m. news.
Upper bands touch NQ on the 89 on the 9.
I mean, talk about easy. I mean, there are just, we don't even have any dips in here. Crazy.
Fib.NQ on the 34. Upper bands touch NQ on the 89.
Okay, Super AO, another spot for a potential short here.
Enigma short on the NQ3.
Against the nerd though, and I'm hearing buyers, so holding on that right now. I'm looking for a perfect bonus play here. This may well be it. Yep, there she goes. All right, kicking myself for not going ahead and taking that short.
Fib.NQ on the 5.
Okay, bear test. Bears are in control. Look at that. Okay, bears are in control, even off of buy side.
Enigma long on the RTY1.
Here's king timing. Here in sellers. And a Seuss entry on that. Just basically post dot scenario here off of the Super AO. Looking for a little T1 scenario.
Lower bands touch.
There's 35 ticks down to the 5.7.
Divergence up NQ on the 9. Lower bands
Out here in sells. All right, I'll close it right there. Up 5K on the day. Add a little bit to the bonus. There we go.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 34. NQ on the short on the NQ.
943. Enigma for the ad. Good morning, Nicholas. Just passed a 50K eval on that short. Awesome, Nicholas. Happy to hear that.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 30.
So the move down on that Super AO from the top to the Enigma target at the bottom. 190 ticks in that play. Now, high time frame. Be careful here. Okay. Trap opportunities. That is a 7.2. Don't discount the bulls from pulling face rippers here. 7.2 right there. It's a big dog.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 34.
Okay, we've got the red arrow.
Lower bands touch
Here in sellers, pushing through on a 6-2. Bears in control.
On the 34. Lower bands touch NQ on the 34.
Yeah, we got 1,000 level bear in there that we'll need to mark up.
Double delta NQ on the 34. Divergence up NQ on the 9.
1,000 level bear, big bear. Mark him up.
Fib.NQ on the 9.
All right, so now I want to mark 250 ticks down below. Center of that guy. I think I might put this around the prior close.
Lower bands touch
Oh, it's
NQ
probably,
on the 89.
it's probably exactly the P point.
NQ5.
Wow, yeah, it's exactly the P point. All right, so
Divergence up
if you
NQ
told me,
30.
do I got to make a guess? I'm saying we're heading to the P point here, and that's the 250 tick marker for this big bear. Wow, that is very wide. So
Lower bands touch
the
NQ
profit
on
zone
the
is down
89.
here into the P
Lower
point.
bands touch NQ on the 34. Lower bands touch NQ on the 34.
All the way down, boom, to the
Bands
P
touch
point,
NQ on the
touchdown.
lower bands touch NQ on the 89.
Seeing some strong downside movement in the S&P
Double
500.
bands touch NQ on the
Currently seeing no
34.
headline to back up this move, but we'll keep looking.
Lower bands touch
Straight to
NQ
it.
on the
Yeah,
34.
it's not always that easy.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 34. Lower bands touch NQ on the 89.
The S&P 500 real estate sector at a over 1 year high, last up
Double delta NQ
2.2%.
on the 5.
Alpha you had called 393. I mean, yep, that was the pivot. They can keep looking all day, but if they're not using ALGO box, they don't see it. They don't know. They don't know that we had it the whole time. That was gangster. Forget that 190 tick call. That was 489 ticks for that 5.6. All right, floating the open line here.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 89.
No, I call the open the
Double
nope.
delta NQ on the
The
5.
nopen. Yep, okay.
Double
Bears
delta-
don't have full
double
control there. They
delta
just
NQ on
cracked
the
the
5
red
and
dot.
short on the YM2.
That is a Super AO short sitting right on the open line, so it's a nope for me.
Enigma short on the NQ3.
All right, 9:48. 12 minutes to news.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 34. Fib dot NQ on the 5 on the 9.
Here's a bull test.
Double delta NQ on the 9. Enigma long on the YM2. Lower bands touch NQ on the 34. Lower bands touch NQ on the 34.
I'm going to short this P point. We are strong sell coming up into the P point.
On the 34. Double delta NQ
Yeah,
on the
bulls
34.
are taking the bounce. I'll add on the 8.1 there. I think we're gonna float around this P point area, so I might be able to grab a couple of bags in here. We'll see.
Fib dot NQ on the 5.
Okay, bulls are holding all the dots here. Okay, so bulls have not quite let go there. They're trying to make a stand there. Even the PRZs are getting bounces here.
Fib dot NQ on the
Red
5.
dot, headshot. Bears do not have full control here. That red dot broke technically. Okay, I'm gonna pull half at the P point. Starting to hear some sells there, but green dot's held, red dot just did not.
The Nasdaq 100 turns negative.
Fib dot NQ on the 5.
Okay, here's the green dot. It broke. Beautiful. And targets filled. 15.7. Let's go. 10K on the day. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Only at ALGO box. Only at ALGO box. That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
Touch NQ on the 34. Lower
A
bands
little
touch
XP
NQ
on that
the
one.
30.
Little XP. Little experience
Lower
points on
bands
that one.
touch NQ on the 30.
Drop into the 8.2
NQ
divergence
on the 5.
there inside
Two-finger NQ
of
on the 34.
the zone.
On the 5.
I see. I'm taking the moonshot.
Our time. 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
NQ on the 5.
Right back to the P point. Super AO. Another Super AO. Short opportunity here. Are they just going to hand out? They're just going to hand out cake here today?
TY1.
Here's the bear test. Okay. Yeah. Bears still have control. Top of the channel.
Fib.NQ on the down NQ on the 9. Upper bands touch NQ on the
6.
30.
All the way back to the open line. Add on cross.
NQ on the 34.
Zeus. Full half on POE.
On the 34.
Zeus. P point, take half. Zeus.
Fib.NQ on the 5.
Oh, touch the diamond. Touch it. Touch that. Oh my goodness. They didn't even touch the diamond. Oh my goodness.
Fib.NQ
There we
on
go.
the 5.
That on red dots. Nope, they cracked it. Okay, so Bears are not holding full control here. They do have control, but they don't have full control. Might be pressing the luck there. Let's see. That diamond was able to float it so easily. They're holding on the P point. Go give me that bat. Go give me that bat. There we go. Pulling half in and all the way through the bat. Let's go. 15K on the day. Rocking it. Super AO. Mega Late Nate. Drop. HMD.
Fib.NQ on the 5.
Over 100 plus ticks on that collection. Red on.
Double delta NQ.
Okay, headshot launched. Super AO, super fast into the open line. One more time, coming up fast. Double ready DD.
Touch NQ on the 30.
Side by side.
Upper bands touch NQ.
You know I'm going to take that almost every single time. Y'all know it. Every single time, folks. Every single time. Is that EST? Is that EST? Oh, that's right. Every single time. That's right.
NQ on the 34.
Every single time. Double ready DD side by side. Still have 7 minutes till the news. Came up fast. Don't think it's gonna last.
Time we have US existing
Slow, it's gonna go.
Forecast.
Fast favors the Bears.
Prior 4 spot.
Slow favors the Bulls. Can I get a like? How many of you guys have not hit the like button yet? Come on. Can we get some likes? We're at 99 likes. Come on now.
4 spot 6%.
I got 99 problems, but a like should not be one. Come on now.
Enigma long on the NQ.
Vinny, what does the 15.7 refer to? $15.7. What are you referring to? Are you referring to my giant P&L of 15.7K? I don't know. Kidding. Oh, this one, the blue 15.7. That's the power AO, bro. The big dog.
Enigma long on the RTY1.
Big old bear in there. Yeah, sorry, I didn't see it. It was kind of little yellow line there.
Enigma long on the NQ5.
Here's one tick from my take profit before it cleared me out. One tick from the take profit? No. Right here on this bat or this shark?
Round in 5 minutes.
Which one are you talking about, Alpha? Was it?
Themselves.
Did it miss you by a tick on the shark or the bat?
4 spot
Two
5
finger
million.
NQ on
With
the
a range of 4
89.
spot 4 million.
I mean, they kind of did that to me a minute ago on that
US
diamond. They floated the diamond. Like, I thought it was going to hit that diamond right over here, and it missed it by, it
1%.
was probably more than a tick. It was like 2 ticks, maybe 3 ticks. Those are the worst. Oh, well, you're talking about the diamond? Yeah. Yeah, it's like they knew, man. It's like they knew. Like they knew. Yeah, it's like, oh, easy diamond target. Oh, no. Now we're going to go 3 ticks from it and pick up right in front of it. Yeah, those are not as fun for sure. Don't make a tick for a tick, yeah. But sometimes it happens so fast, like you couldn't have even, like, okay, you think about it. By the moment you think about possibly taking it, and then it's like, boom, it's gone. Too bad. Too bad. Oh, you tried to think? Nope. Not allowed. How dare you try to think on that?
On the 34. Lower bands touch NQ on the 34. Lower bands touch
Okay,
NQ on the long
big number, 12.5
on the 34. Lower
in
bands touch NQ on the 34.
the take profit zone. That is a 14.1 on the 9s. I don't even know what that is. Is that a real number? That large of a number never even comes in on the 9s. Holy shnikes. So we're talking about big outlier there. Bears in control.
NQ on the 9. Divergence up NQ on the 89. Lower bands touch NQ on
Bears in control. This take profit zone is getting smashed. So let's pull this one. This actually becomes red. This is a
NQ on the 34.
the big bear in there right here. So now we have another 250 ticks down below us. How fun.
Fib.NQ on the 5.
It's a little narrower.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 89. Enigma short on the divergence up NQ on the 34. Fib.NQ on the 9.
All right, Enigma bear test. We should get a short here. Yep, red dot over on the right as well.
Fib.NQ on the 34. Lower bands touch NQ
1 minute
on the
remaining.
89.
Target filled on the Enigma. 1 minute till the news, folks. 1 minute.
On the 5. Double delta NQ on the 5.
News coming out here any moment. So just a heads up.
Fib.NQ on the 5. Fib.NQ on the NQ on the 9. Lower bands touch NQ on the 34. Lower bands touch NQ on the 34.
10 seconds.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 34. Long on the RTY1.
3 spot 91 million,
double
3
delta
spot 91
NQ on the
million,
9.
lower than the forecast of 4 spot 15 million. Existing home sales change minus 8 spot 4%, minus 8
Lower
spot
bands touch
4%,
NQ
lower than
on
the
the
forecast of
89.5.
minus 4 spot 6%.
Lower bands double touch delta NQ on the 34.
All right,
Bands touch NQ on the 34.
here's the news. Shaker 10 a.m.
Double delta NQ on the GC2. Enigma long on the NQ5.
All right, bull test. Do they have enough to get a bounce? So take profit zone has now been hit on that big bear that we drew before. Look at that. We have arrived. Triple ready DD. So what do we have right there? What is that? What do we call this when you got 3 of them? 1, 2, and 3.
Lower bands touch NQ.
What do we have here?
9.
Type it there in the chat. Pop quiz.
Enigma short on the GC2. Upper bands touch NQ on the 34. Upper bands touch NQ on the 89. Upper bands touch NQ on the 34. Upper bands touch NQ on the 34. Fib.NQ on the
Titanic zone. Hopefully you guys type Titanic zone, and that's a 100 tick opportunity, and we already got it. Look at that, 100 ticks up and out of there after the Titanic zone. Coming up fast. I don't think it's going to last. We do have a 1,000 tick level bear coming in there. That's a power headshot, getting a short right there. I'm going to go ahead and, again, I'm well up on the day here, so I'm going to go ahead and take a full position on that. We just cracked it. That is a power headshot long right there, so might be a little trouble there for me. Coming up super fast out of that post-news event there. All over the tape. All right, I'm going to take half as we hit my POE. Got to be a little extra cautious there on that one. Aggressive all the way up into the previous bear area. That's the first cross. Remember, the second and the third cross are the best in the defense leg area.
TY1. Enigma short on the NQ3.
Yeah, posted the US existing home
Fib.NQ
January
add to
2020
position.
report on the feed for those interested.
Fib.NQ on the 5.
Okay. Bulls making a stand. They were able to hold with a switch dot long there.
Existing home sales 4 spot 27 million, 4 spot 27
Okay, Bulls are in control.
4 spot 35 million.
Doubled both
US
dots.
existing home sales change prior revised 4
Reacting.
4%, 4 spot 4% compared to the
Third
original
dot.
prior of 5 spot 1%.
Cracked.
Fib.NQ on the 9.
Shouldn't have added on that. Mistake.
Enigma long on the RTY1. NQ on the 5.
Headshot. Test of the bears right here. Thank you.
Fib.NQ on the 5.
Test of the bulls. Please crack that dot. Okay. Bulls don't have full control here. They did lose a dot right there. There's T1. Can I get a T2? Oh shoot, I should only be in T1 area. Oh, dumb. It's T1. We are on moderate buy. It's so weird to look over there and think about how we're technically green. Doesn't feel like it, does it? All right, peel half on the dot here. Test of the bull. We're cracking through. Full half. All right, now holding to an opposing signal. Can we get all the way to the diamonds? Get all the way to the diamonds.
Lower bands.
Diamonds! Targets filled, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. One of the easiest candy days we've had in a while.
34.
We were due. We were due for the candy tribe. Let's go. Candy vibes in the chat. Can we get some candy spam in the chat? That is a headshot. Short. Boom.
NQ on the 9.
Headshot.
Boom! Headshot!
Bands touch NQ on the 34.
Million, million, billion, 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 million, million, billion, 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 million, million, millions, billion, million, 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 billion, billion, 4 billion-year-old tree. Hymns of billion.
Ha! Let's go!
Enigma short on the NQ3.
Oh, let's see. 10:05. That is
on the 34.
that was a hot one.
Fib.
Okay,
NQ on
down
the
to the Enigma. Let's get a measure on that. Tick measurement, 189 tick dropout for the headshot afterwards. Again, kind of started with the Mega Late Nate.
Enigma
Came
long
up fast, Mega Late Nate. Added on headshot. Big dropout there.
Fib.NQ on the 5.
We did have the bull crack. Now, had the green dot held right here, there was another green dot that showed up right there. If it had kind of done one of these numbers, that green dot
Delta NQ on the 9.
would have kind of told us. But once they kind of let it go, it gave me that confidence that we were going to have it. Okay, another little spot here to take a short. I mean, I'm just saying. Pretty sure it's going to be another short here. We got a 4.2 delta shift over here on the right. They're just making it almost a little bit too easy here today. No complaints. No complaints from me. 0. Let's see. Are the Bulls going to make a stand here? On the 4.2 delta shift. Are they handing over to the Bulls here? Possible. This would be a place they could do it.
Fib.NQ on the 5.
Blue dot, here's the bull test right now. Bull test.
Fib.NQ on the 5.
Shifted to green, so it's already broken down a little bit.
Enigma long double Delta NQ on the 5.
Enough to respect it. Not completely broken. Hard read on that for the moment. Okay, they broke the back of the Gartley though, so... Oh, they're holding
Enigma
it.
short on the ES1.
No, they broke. So, Bulls do not have control there. Red on Nerd, 5.2, add on. So, we're coming up 7 minutes
NQ on the 9.
until we've been on for 90 minutes, and talk about this in video number 1 in the core. Now, if you're wondering what I mean by video 1 versus the boot camp, so there's video 1 of boot camp, but then there is core. Core starts if you become a premium member.
Delta NQ on the 9.
Once you go premium, you'll get access to the 100 video series, deep diving into what you've already learned in boot camp. But then we go into more of the, especially video number 1, risk. It's literally called risk. It's the very first thing we want to talk about. And
lower bands touch NQ on the 34.
okay, blue dot test
NQ on the 9.
for the Bulls. Can they hold that?
Lower bands touch NQ on the 34.
Yeah, so they may get their bounce here.
On the 34.
4.1 DCR inside of the take profit zone from before. Let's see.
The S&P 500 turns negative, had been up as much as 0.5%.
Enigma long on the NQ3.
Hey Vinny, you measure 250 ticks for 1,000 delta, but if it's say 1,600, how many ticks should we measure for your profit zone? Doesn't change, my friend.
Touch NQ on the 89.
Doesn't change. I don't need to think out any farther than that.
Fib.NQ on the 5.
I know it's tempting, like to think, oh, so then I increase that. Yeah, we're just trying to estimate where do they want to go, and this is horseshoes and hand grenades. Okay, don't try to parse too far on things. And remember, a lot of times we're just trying to find out who's in control, and we want to take one of these. Simplify your process. Don't overthink it.
Down NQ on the 9.
It's either big or small.
NQ
Okay?
on the 5.
Don't try to part hairs. What do you exit on? Hold to the opposing signal. Okay. Well, do I do a tick measure? But if it's 280 ticks? No. Hold to the opposing signal. Okay. Target 1, target 2 off the entry time frame that you are executing on. Target 1, target 2, hold the runner to the opposing signal. It's going to get you a lot farther than probably 95% of traders that are out there.
Enigma long on the RTY1.
All right, it is 10:10 coffee time. Did we get to 100 likes? We did. 124. You guys rock. I had a little vitamin water drink there this morning, so no coffee yet. I'm gonna go grab a coffee here. 10:10 coffee time. 10:10, 10:30. Be careful. Been fairly easy. Hey, don't forget, you don't want to miss that Valentine's offer. So post Valentine, we may do this again, but this is the only time. This is that.
NQ on the 9.
I love you guys enough to tell you right now, I am saving you 6 months of payoff. This is 18 months. We will do other 40% offs later this year, but this is the last time. This is the cutoff point at which later in the year, after this, it goes to 24 months instead of 18 months. So I'm saving you 6 months on the back end, and you're getting 40% off
Enigma
right now.
NQ3.
This is the last time to get it. See that offer at the very top up there? If you don't know what I'm talking about, we have lease to own. So there is, at the end of 18 months, you don't have to pay anymore. Right, kind of thing. But it's literally 18 months right now. If you wait and you go next week sometime, be like, oh, well, I'll wait. There'll be another 40% off. Yeah, there will. And you'll pay off longer. It'll be 24 months instead of 18 months. This is the last time. This is the cutoff for the 18 months thing. So now's the time. Usually we want to get a lot of folks hanging out here with us at the beginning of the year. So take that into consideration. If you have any questions around that, you can always call the number on the bottom of the website, or send us a note there in Discord. We'll try to get your questions answered, but it's currently 40% off. That'll put it at about $199 a month for 18 months. Or anytime you do a payoff, it will automatically unlock that Platinum Dream Pack as well for the bonus. All right, I'm going to grab that coffee, and I'll be right back.
Fib.NQ on the 9. Fib.NQ on the 5. Enigma long on the RTY1. Fib.NQ on the 9. Enigma short on the ES touch NQ on the 34. Fib.NQ on the 5. Fib.NQ on the 9. Fib.NQ on the 5. Fib.NQ on the 5. Fib.NQ on the 5. Fib.NQ on the 9. NQ on the 34. Upper bands touch NQ on the 34. Divergence down NQ on the bands touch NQ on the 34. Upper bands touch NQ on the 34. Fib.NQ on the 5.
I'm stacking my cash, you're stuck in the past. You ain't never gonna trade like this, moving too fast. You can't even catch up to my daily flips. Check out my gaze, I'm owning this grip. Out here with 60 trader making big moves. Alpha box traders always in the groove. Vinny Emini got a strain, Lincoln plays, we expose ICT, shorty's all fake. You see us winning, can't keep up on our stride. You just mad cause you're not in our league. You were supposed to help players, but what happened? It looks like you never did, just napping. We never fumble a trade, always hit the mark. You talk like you're skilled, but you're just a spark. You front like you're big, but you ain't seen a stack. We double our profits while you're left in the black. You had your moment, but we came through. Right there, that was the end for you. What you mean you work a 9 to 5? Talking about trading, but where's the drive? Nah, you're a broke trader, you can roll with us. Show us a real profit or just hush. I don't believe you got us out on space. Step back, that broke mindset to disgrace. You ain't got the skills, we can't talk. Every now and then seats us up when they flop. Since rulers out of safety net for the week, you look ready to cry. Cry two of my battles, please. NinjaTrader ready, ALGO box crew. Always in the trades, finding the next big break. Stacking big ends, it's all about the algorithm. Precision and timing. ALGO box making moves, never reclining. Vinny Emini tell us when we say climbing. Every trade calculated, no emotion in the mix. We profit off the tips and ride the bullish dips. Easy. I'm stacking my cash, you're stuck in the past. You ain't never gonna trade like this, moving too fast. You can't even catch up to my daily flips. Check out my gaze, I'm owning this grip. Out here with 60 trader making big moves. Alpha box traders always in the groove. Vinny Emini got a strain, Lincoln plays, we expose ICT, shorty's all fake. You see us winning, can't keep up on our stride. You just mad cause you're not in our league. You were supposed to help players, but what happened? It looks like you never did, just napping. We never fumble a trade, always hit the mark. You talk like you're skilled, but you're just a spark. You front like you're big, but you ain't seen a stack. We double our profits while you're left in the black. You had your moment, but we came through. Right there, that was the end for you. Yeah, we hit hard every time we step in the market. I'll be about half the industry, but we collect our fees. Profit straight to our pockets, we go on our way. Couldn't care less about haters who wish they were us. Who wouldn't want to be us for a day? Who wouldn't want to wear our shoes for a day? Who's stuck in a rut, and that's just sad. It's a good day not to be you, sitting at home, watching the charts all day. This wealth ain't from scams. I'm stacking my cash, you're stuck in the past. You ain't never gonna trade like this, moving too fast. You can't even catch up to my daily flips. Check out my gaze, I'm owning this grip. Out here with 60 trader making big moves. Alpha box traders always in the groove. Vinny Emini got a strain, making plays, we exposed ICT, shorty's all fake. You see us winning, can't keep up with our stride. You just mad cause you're not in our league. You were supposed to help players, but what happened? It looks like you never did, just napping. We never fumble a trade, always hit the mark. You talk like you're skilled, but you're just a spark. You front like you're big, but you ain't seen a stack. We double our profits while you're left in the black. You had your moment, but we came through. Right then, that was the end for you. We hit hard every time we step in the market. I'll be about half the industry, but we collect our fees. Profit straight to our pockets, we go on our way. Couldn't care less about haters who wish they were us. Wouldn't want to be us for a day. Wouldn't want to wear our shoes for a day. You stuck in a rut, and that's just sad. It's a good day not to be you, sitting at home, watching the charts all day. This wealth ain't from scams. Still stepping on the charts, still stepping. Profits that I'm repping, trend life I never second guessing. Lessons that I'm prepping. Candlesticks I'm catching, tips my moves are set in motion. Riding waves I navigate, I'm surfing through the ocean. Still stepping, watching all the levels, counting ticks is how I'm flexing. Algo box on my mind, got the market in progression. Barrel bull, I play it cool, I'm steady with my weapon. Strategies on strategies, I'm never second guessing.
At 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, we have EIA natural gas change forecast a draw of 258 BCF, prior a draw of 360 BCF.
Hell to the Muppets, to the ICT sock puppets, selling bottoms, buying tops, crying over ALGO box. Why so angry? Why so dumb? Why not coming? Living in your mama's basement while we catching that retracement. Moonshot, headshot, PRZ with bib dot. 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 Michael Mikey, mental midget, cause his IQ just one digit. Selling snake oil to the blind, youthful dreamers, unrefined. See the error of your ways. Finally come and see what pays. Just let Santa fill your socks. Feel the power of ALGO box. Moonshot, headshot, PRZ with bib dot. Moonshot, headshot, PRZ with bib dot. Moonshot, headshot, PRZ with bib dot. Moonshot, headshot, PRZ with bib dot.
In 5 minutes' time, we have the EIA natural gas change forecast a draw of 258 BCF, prior a draw of 360 BCF. 1 minute remaining. The FTC Chairman Ferguson issues a warning letter to Apple and Apple CEO Tim Cook. A draw of 249 BCF, a draw of 249 BCF, lower than the expected draw of 258 BCF. We have posted the EIA Natural Gas Weekly Report on the feed for those interested. US natural gas futures pair gains up 2.5% after the EIA reports a smaller than expected storage draw. Seeing a little bit of downwards movement in the S&P 500. Seeing no headline to back this movement, but we'll keep looking. At 10:50 AM Eastern Time, expecting comments from ECB's Radev, Soranos and Lane, who are speaking at the Economist event in Sofia, Bulgaria.
Alrighty then. Sorry I took a little bit longer break there. Wifey had some yummy breakfast going on there, and kids are being crazy and fun. We're having a little family morning there. It was fun. Let's see, 10 4 4. Let's see.
Right, in 5 minutes' time, we're expecting comments from ECB's Radev and Stanaris and Lane, speaking at an event in Sofia, Bulgaria.
Yep, 10:10 to 10:30 gets a little crazy sometimes. Wait a minute. My chart's locked? Yeah, it doesn't look like the right price, does it? Yeah, it's frozen. Well, I mean, that was a beautiful day. I mean, is there a better way to end than... I mean, I've been a straight banger, like all day. 20, did we get to 30K? No, just shy of 30K on the day. Let's see, we had the Enigma up top. Let's just take a note of this. The 89 Enigma showing up here for the push. I mean, I'm never not gonna have Enigmas on my chart again. That was amazing. High time frame. Let's get a measure on that from the very top to the low there. 1020. 1,020. Basically 1,000 ticks on the 89. And please be my Valentine. Don't forget that Valentine Day offer. Let's call it a day here. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Have a great day. Get a little rest, but not too much. Get some practice in. Get some practice. Get good. It could change your life. See ya.